This is WFSO After Dark. Normally I would do these shows like every Wednesday, but it was just like a subject matter that I just want to talk about that I decided to just do the show right now instead
As
of waiting
in,
till.
why the cops have got our entire neighbourhood blocked off?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta look at that in a second.
I wonder if it was that sound that I heard
Yes,
earlier.
the breaking glass.
Yeah. I wonder if that was it that it
I'll
was
have a look.
before. Okay, so while she's looking at that, this was something that was put out today. CM Punk asked fans to respect boundaries and privacy. So I'm gonna read the whole thing about it because this was like posted out there for like the past maybe 3 to 6 hours. This was posted up. So it was since like a little after 2. So I'm gonna read the whole thing and just let y'all know like my opinions and stuff like that because I already express my opinion on certain groups and I'm really surprised that nobody didn't respond back to it because hey, what's going on? So I'm gonna read this article to you guys and tell y'all about I'll tell you about my opinion on it. If only we would, no, it's fine. My wife is not the jealous type, so it's all good.
For service. AJ heard loud glass breaking.
Yeah. Yep. It's all blocked off. So we really don't know what's going on.
You know I'm gonna find out, right?
Right.
Okay. Milwaukee calls for service.
Okay, this is what...
I know what it is.
What?
As I'm an immigrant, somebody reported me for eating a cat. Okay.
She ain't walk up the street because they think Trump is headed this way and they know he's gonna get shot.
No, I wouldn't do that. They would just let him come this way.
Okay, so...
What time did you take those?
It was like a little after 9, so like an hour ago. That's when I took them out. Okay, while the social media age has brought fans and wrestlers closer together than ever before, in some instances it brought fans a little too close.
2965 North 25th Street?
No, that's too close that way. Probably moving for maybe like, you said 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's back that way.
Well, I've gone to 847 and there's nothing.
Maybe it's too soon.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's possible that it could be.
What? I know you're alive. If your wife has to fart, she has to fart.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, too bad they're hearing.
Anyways, okay, one key example came in 2023 when former WWE Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley detailed a situation where she was hounded by a fan for an autograph, either after she told the fan no, and Morgan complimented her to declare that she would no longer be signing anything. Which, that part I can understand her like saying no. So I understand that, but I'm going to read more about it, but I'm going to tell y'all my opinion and stuff like that. So here it is. Today it appears Ripley's co-worker, CM Punk, had to run into a similar problem. On his Instagram story, Punk posted a message that began with him declaring how much he loves his fans before reminding them to respect boundaries and privacy. He further went on to state that airports are not a meet and greet, and that if I had to ask you to please stop following me multiple times, you had crossed the line. People fans again to stop this behavior, and quote by also asking fans to stop using your children as a shield or an excuse.
Do you know what? He got a point. I can't even argue with him.
Kind of did that a few times with Robert.
Robert, Robert would go up by himself. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
He would
that
go
is
up
true.
by himself.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, let's see. I'm closing the airport and encountered one be the first time Trump has a great fans horizon outside the wrestling belt. One of the former AEW and WWE World Champion, when talking points during his 2022 podcast with Coach Vanna, which unfortunately they're no longer friends, was being close and photo while in public. Trump also alluded to this game of fans approaching him for autographs in airports during his famous Python promo in 2011. Trump uncomfortable moment today seems to have occurred as the WWE star was on his way to Portland, Oregon, the location for tonight's episode of WWE Raw. It would be Punk's first appearance since he was attacked by Julie McIntyre 2 weeks ago. As a two movie tour for hell in so much. Blah 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 blah. So, okay, here's my opinion. My opinion is, it's like celebrities, because that's what they are. No matter if you rate them like A-list or G-list or whatever that, whatever you want to call them. Wrestlers are celebrities. Including the referee, the owner, and, you know, just so on and so on. Y'all gonna be celebrities. And I understand, you know, they want to respect their private, you know, private space and stuff like that. And I agree with that. But at the same time, you know, people are going to act like this regardless of, you know, what you were saying, things and stuff like that. So I put this in the group that was saying the same thing, and like some people was like, y'all need to stop bothering them and stuff like that. Here's the thing. If you're in a big city, if you're like in a big city, but you're going to get like WWE or AEW or whoever like multiple times a year, compared to some of the small cities like Milwaukee here and all that, we only gonna get them twice. We only get WWE like twice a year. And also, we only get AEW once a year, and we rarely don't get TNA here at all. Mark my words, at all. So it's one of those things, it's like, when is going to be the next time you're going to meet this person? Like, you never will. Like, you could die tomorrow, and you finally get to meet that person, you're like, oh my God, I finally met this person so-and-so. Like, for a picture sake. I'm not talking about, like, autographs and stuff, because, like, I'm not too big on autographs, but, like, once in a while, I might just go for one and just say, like, okay, if I go to, like, you know, a meet and greet, you know, they're going to hand you, like, autographs. So, regardless, you're going to have to take those anyway. Although, I'm like, I don't want them, but you know what? Because there's still autographs that I saved, including the one I got this Friday from Sheldon Benjamin, because the meet and greet was included with autograph, but I didn't get the photo because I didn't bring enough money for me to get the, picture. So, you know what? It kind of sucked. So, I was happy with the autograph. You know, what more can I do? You know, it might show up again. Yeah. But, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, WWE, especially, like, if you're in a small market city, it's going to be very rare, like, you know, you're going to meet, like, certain ones, you know, one day it could be Raw, or one day it could be SmackDown. But for us, as of late, for, like, ever since the past 3 years, it's been nothing but SmackDown. Like, we didn't have a Raw, we didn't have a pay-per-view ever since 2017. So it's like, when's the next time you're going to meet some of these guys? Especially, like, if we ain't going to have a Monday Night Raw here anytime soon.
Okay, but I understand where they're coming from in regards to we're going to be following them around and everything.
Yeah.
Because we just politely say, can I get a photo, please? If they say no, say thank you, have a good day, but be polite. Don't follow them around and don't harass them. We've witnessed that happen.
Yeah, like it happened with like AEW at the hotel.
Right.
That you witnessed that, you know, some people was like following.
Yeah, and the one guy said, look, I'm going to have breakfast and then I'll come back. They're like, oh, come on, it's going to take you, what, 5 minutes to do this? And he's like, the guy's like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I want to go get some breakfast, to the point where the manager kicked him out.
And they brought my name in there.
Yeah.
Because
Well, his wife is here, they do it, and I went, you got a room. You weren't down there. That's the whole thing. You weren't even down there.
no, like,
You were in bed.
right.
Because I came up with a coffee and woke you guys up.
Right, because like I didn't know what was going on with that until she told me, and I got a feeling that maybe the few people I knew that did it was probably people I know that I saw.
I know
when
who they are. I've seen them, but I can't for the life of me. They're searching for something because they've got flashlights fire.
Yeah, that's insane. It's like I don't know why I got that plug there. Sorry, but my point is this: like, I don't go to like wrestlers or any celebrity or whatever like asking for an autograph. Only thing I ask for is a picture. That's it. I don't want to autograph because anybody can forge a autograph, and if you try to sell that on eBay, how would they know if it's like actually the person's autograph?
And the thing is, for you, it's like a memory of that day as opposed to, oh, I'm collecting autographs.
Exactly.
You're like trying to remember that day. And
They talking about it.
Quote, nothing to hide. It's not
Yep.
clear what tonight's arrest is connected to, but Combs has been the subject of a months-long sex trafficking investigation. Several women have also filed civil lawsuits accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and other abuses. Combs has denied those allegations.
okay,
The entire
Of course he gonna deny it. That's like trying to save yourself to trying to stay away from jail.
right.
That's one thing. But anyways, back to the subject. Like, it's just like what my wife just said. Like, only do it for like a memory. Like, okay, I remember meeting this person and stuff like that. And most of the time, if I meet like a wrestler or whatever, only take a photo of them once. Sometimes I get twice if it is my favorite like person or whatever, male or female. It's like I'm gonna ask for like more than like one picture if I see them like time to time. But everybody else is just like just one picture and just like move on. That's mainly what I do is like I don't harass them or anything like that. We just get the luck of the draw. Is like we don't know like if we stay at a hotel that they're gonna be at that day. And plus, it'd be more easier, to walk down the street from where I'm at, for the hotel I'm staying at, to the arena. So I don't have to bus back home or anything like that. So it just seems like it was more easier just to, stay at the hotel where they normally would be staying at. But I'm not going to reveal that or anything like that because people that already know, they should already know. Just put it that way. But yeah, it's just like mainly it's like the luck of the draw is like if so and so is going to stay there. We don't know until they arrive, and the hotel that we stay at would be nice enough, like okay, if they're okay with you like taking pictures or sign or whatever, just ask them and whatever.
But they always say, if they say no, you've got to leave them alone.
Right.
Harass them or you'll get kicked out.
Exactly.
And we always get a room because one, getting home afterwards is like the crazy thing.
Yeah, and I just mentioned that too. Yep.
But I've never seen you be rude to any of them, and and even to when AEW was in town, and I very rarely come down to spend time, as you know.
Right.
That's a whole different story for a whole different show.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was sitting there waiting to go to be with our grandson, there was them saying, oh, so-and-so's here, and you went up and there, Chris Jericho, for example.
Yeah.
Went up and straight away he said no autographs.
Right.
And there was a couple of people like, oh, because then you know what they're after.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was a whole bunch of you who were like with photo, and literally every person except for one person I heard say thank you very much, have a great show.
Right.
There was only one person who didn't, but he had his back to me, so he might have, but might not have been able to have heard him. There was also others who said, I heard you guys say, can we get a photo? And he's like, not right now, I gotta be over there. Not right now, I'll be back later. One dude, I gotta get this workout in, I'll catch you guys later.
Yep.
And all of you
I know who that was too.
All of you who were there were very polite and said, okay, thank you very much.
Right.
You know, have a good workout, have a good show, all this lot. But you can tell those who, like, there was that group of guys, if you remember, who were going on about what a bitch Sasha Banks was. And this is going back a few years. They were going on about what a bitch Sasha Banks was and how horrible she is. And there was a couple of other female wrestlers, and I went, and they're like pulling out photos of them. And I said, and yet you're here trying to get their autograph. And they went, well, and I said, no. I said, you're the reason why you turn people this way when they come to places like this. Because you're all up in their faces, you're all up in their business. I said, and then the minute you don't get your own way, you're calling them a bitch and a whore and all this lot.
Right.
I said, and that's not how it goes. I said, if you were polite, maybe then she would have a different attitude with everybody. I said, but your attitude ruins it for everybody else. And if you remember, they got their stuff and they up to walked away and moved like completely away from where we were.
Yeah, they was on the other side.
Yeah. Because it was like, no, I agree. I don't like Sasha Banks. I haven't liked Sasha Banks. I think she's got an ego.
And especially that picture that I took with her.
Right.
Yeah.
I seriously do not like her. But if she says no, doesn't make her a bitch, doesn't make her a hoe, doesn't make her horrible, and all this lot. It just makes her not wanting to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it was the same with a few others. Look at the dude where Mark Henry was still with WWE. The hotel lost his car rental keys. And that dude went up and said, can I get an autograph? And he's like, dude, not now, not now. And the guy was like, well, just a photo then. He's like, not now. He's like, oh, come on, do a something. And he's like, dude, not now. Like, boomed it out really loud.
Right, and he deserved to say that to him.
Yeah, and it was like the guy's already said no to one thing. You know, if he comes on like Chris Jericho did and said no autographs, photos only.
Right.
Fair enough. If somebody says no to, and it is, you could see it. None of us went near him. If you remember, it was only that guy who went near him because we heard what was going on, and we were like, you know what, we gotta leave him alone.
Exactly.
We gotta leave him alone. But some people seriously have no manners, and to me, that's part of how you're brought up as well.
Right.
And you've got these know-it-all little fucktards, excuse my language, but these little fuckers who go on there, you know, around thinking that the world owes them because they bought a WWE ticket or an AEW ticket. No, they don't. They can say no to you.
Exactly.
And if they've been treated terribly in that same place before, you know what I mean? If they've been treated badly by when they've been in town before, what makes you think that they're going to want to deal with people when they come back into that same town?
Exactly. Yeah, and that is a good point. It's mainly like the people that are trying to sell their stuff to eBay.
eBayers.
Yeah, the eBayers. They're the ones that ruin it for everybody. And that was a good way to point that out too, the eBayers. Yup. That was a good point to make it out. But for those who's watching the pre-recorded episode, so this was the picture that my wife was upset that I took with, you know, Mercedes Moet. This was before she went to AEW, and after, you know, like months after she quit WWE. Huh?
There was something that a 911 call was placed on 2636 West Burleigh Street.
That's possible. That's possible because you could hear from like one end of the block to another, so that's possible.
And they might have run up the street trying to get away.
I'm not even gonna answer that, but I know you kidding. But anyways, so for those who, you know, that's watching it, this was like around this was in 2022. So yeah, a little bit they, you know, they opened some, you know, barriers and stuff like that, but But some people did have it right. They don't have to get that close to you or anything like that. Which at the time I did respected it, but as soon as like some of my friends and stuff saw this picture, they went ballistic.
Especially as she had with white men, she let closer to her. Women, she let closer to her. But all the black men who were there, she kept them like as far away as possible. And thankfully, there was that one dude worked there. Who was like, "Here, I edited your picture."
Yep. I will put that up too. That the picture that was edited. So let me just go back to that, and that's the edited picture right there. Sorry for you guys that can't see it. When y'all get an opportunity, try to watch the pre-recorded one episode right after live, because I'm gonna post it on here right away. So like give it to like maybe like about 11:30 Central Time, 12:30 Eastern, or you can just watch it tomorrow if you want to do that. I can't get mad at that. That's good. That is funny. So I'm glad this crowd right here is more better than the crowd of yesterday. So I appreciate that, guys. So thank you.
That's because I get the fart.
But God. Anyways, like well, since I did like put this, picture up, whatever, but yeah, just mainly like cause some of my pictures, I'm that like a convention where they like meet and greet and stuff like that. Some of them is hotels, which some of them was like luck of the draw, like, oh, I didn't think this person was gonna be here. Let me get a picture. Or I do like airports and stuff too, but it's like if they don't feel like they want a picture, like I said, or if they like in a bad mood, they said not right now, I say okay, turn around, leave them alone, go on about your business. That's what I do. But like a friend of mine, like I might have to put them on one day because oh God, Rob Van Dam or Crispin Wall. Wow, and that's a big one. That's a big one because I like Crispin Wall's wrestling style and stuff. Although being so long in the business and end up turning him into a maniac, like as the person I don't like, but as the wrestler I do like. But other than that, I had to go with Rob Van Dam. So hopefully that answers your question. So I'll go with Rob Van Dam. Anyways, like I said, like most of my pictures, and I did have more pictures, but unfortunately my actual page, got shut down. So some of them, some of the pictures I managed to save, so I was happy about that, and some of them, get to save and things like that, and so I was glad that I ended up putting some of them on the Wrestling Fan Speak Out website. So I'm happy that some of them were saved. So I can't believe I forgot his name. Mike Bennett. Yeah. This was at the area where they're going to be doing the show at the time. This was Ring of Honor. So and plus back then they used to come like what was it, like twice a year. So it was like the same thing with them with the WWE at the past decade, that they normally would just come to here like twice a year. So yeah, it was fun. But I will like click onto my top 10 favorite pictures while I'm doing that. But I'm still going to talk about the situation, what like events, like what they need to do if they want to prevent like some of this stuff from happening. So, idea number one. Normally, like they have like a bunch of wrestlers help go like places like have like meet and greets and stuff like that. Even if it's free or it's like, $20 to pay for, like a photo with them or whatever. Or like with Worlds of Wheels, if y'all familiar with that, Autorama. Like every February, they always have like a WWE star or Hall of Famer or stuff like show up. So the lines would be like very, very packed, and some of us get lucky if we get like an autograph in photo. But the thing is free. It's just like you just have to pay admission for the place, which is I am going to admit that World of Wheels are getting a little bit pricey, but not as bad as it's as it's been. But anyways, so they need to like do something like that with having meet and greets. That's one thing that can solve some of the problems. Number two, some areas like small market areas, they need to come more than twice a year, since NXT gonna be start going back on the road. You can still have here. Let's just say Milwaukee here. They still come here like twice a year. Then they decided they're gonna do NXT on tour. Like they'll come here or something like that. That'd be like 3 times a year. Because they used to do that too. They used to do like their house shows like in the city and stuff like that. It'd be like, they do that like once a year, then you get like with NXT, then you get like WWE stars and stuff like twice a year. So maybe they do something like that. It'll be, all good. Another thing that, they should, work on, that they should actually have, because I know they have like, if you get like ringside VIP tickets or stuff, or you have this backstage parlor, wherever WWE calls it. AEW got the same thing too, and TNA was notorious for having, you can meet like guests and stuff at a pre-show, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But what WWE does is like if you get like a ringside ticket and you there for like get their the VIP experience, like they'll have maybe like 1 or 2 people like for their meet and greets for those people, that pay for that, and they meet like whoever it be. Just say for example, AEW done theirs when they was here a couple weeks ago, and for when I found out it was Powerhouse Hobbs, and it was a woman too, but I can't even think who it was. I think it was one of the Renegade twins. I think it was Robin. So you got to meet them, and like that was it. But at the same time, it's not fair on people that can't afford ringside seats, that like how they gonna like meet this person, whatever. But going to the arena and that is one thing, which is always a good thing. Like going to an arena, take pictures of them, like when they going in and stuff like that. I got lucky with that, like in April. No, March. When WWE was here. So sometimes doing that is a good thing as well. So of course, like I showed y'all, Shawn Michaels was one of my top 10s. Favorite picks that I took. Let's see. These are just like, they're not in order. They're just like, if I see it, then yeah, I'm gonna click it. Randy Orton is another. This was at the Wizard World. I had him hold my WWE Championship belt, which I still have this day. But yeah, I just thought that was a good picture. That's number 2. And of course, John Cena, same thing with the Wizard World of Wheels. People at work had the funds, to send me going there, and well, actually, they had the funds to have me pay for a meet and greet to meet John Cena. So, yeah, like I'm a big John Cena fan and stuff, and like we both shared the same birthday along with Moose, which I did get the chance to meet a few years ago too. But yeah, this was 2013, 2014, I believe. So that was a while ago. Yeah, like over 10 years. So that's number 3. Number 4, of course, Becky Lynch. Although I had another picture with her, but unfortunately that pic is gone. Like I said, it was on one of my old pages, and so she was just like happy and excited to be there, and it was just pretty cool. So that's number 4. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Let's see. Number 5. It had to be this one with China. This was like months before she passed. That she was at because we had this event that's called Blizzard Brawl, run by GLCW, and they have like a whole bunch of guests and stuff like that for that. But normally GLCW, they have like a show like almost every month. They always have a special guest. But with this one, every December they have like a lot of guests. So they just mentioned the Hall of Famer Randy Richard today, and they also mentioned Gene Snitsky, another guest that is going to be at their December show. It's in Waukesha, Wisconsin, but it'll just be cool. They can bring something like this like here in Milwaukee. But right now, I don't think they could afford like a event like if they want to hold it at the Panther Arena or something like that. So that'd be probably like a little bit too much for them to do that, and plus the Waukesha Expo Center is like a big event for them, for them to host it at, or maybe State Fair Park would be another place they can do it. Like they had like big events there too, or have it at the Bear Center. So things is possible, but hopefully maybe if the owner of the GLCW is hearing this, maybe he can try to put it up here in Milwaukee instead. Some of us going all the way out of our way to Waukesha to do that. And yeah, I know there's bus lines in like Waukesha and stuff like that, but they end early on the weekend. So crazy enough, of course, fifth favorite picture. Like I said, these pictures are not in order, they're just like random. So trying to think, number six. I know y'all really gonna hate this guy, but yeah, I had to. Vince McMahon. Boss meeting another boss. So picture number 6. Now let's look for, although the picture didn't come out right, but it was like decent enough for me to say like, oh, that's fine. So Bianca Belair, number 7. Let's see, let's look for number 8. Okay, I'll probably go with like a couple of honorable mentions. So this is an honorable mention with Kevin Nash. Same guy that ran GLCW had like a Kevin Nash meet and greet during where they was watching Friday Night SmackDown. This was it was like at a Harvey Davidson store. It was a store there, then it was a bar. It was that bar next to it that they had, the meet and greet. So me and my former best friend went up there and, met him, and yeah, it was fun. And my roommate is actually jealous of me meeting Kevin Nash. I'm like, he's gonna be back here eventually. Him and the owner of GLTW are like good pals. So that's an honorable mention. But one of my main favorite WWE Divas and TNA knockouts, Mickey James. So this is number 8. But I think I have another picture, but this one was actually way better than the original picture that I took. And she probably be one of the few people I would like to meet like more than once. God, I hate when this happens. I know I'm like moving my picture back and forth, and that was kind of weird. Another honorable mention, Mandy Rose. So she was pretty cool. So yeah, another honorable mention. And I just saw my friend Greg Jones reply. Sadly, he passed away last year. So he was a good friend and a co-worker, so I'm gonna miss him. Another honorable mention, Ronda Rousey. Before she ended up being kind of mean. So yeah. Let's see if I can go down to more honorable mentions. Okay. Another honorable mention, Seth Rollins. He was at meet and greet at the World of Wheels. And when he won, the Money in the Bank briefcase. So he looked like he was tired, but at least he was nice enough, take pictures, sign, and stuff like that. And I can't find that hat for the life of me that got signed. Because it's like, you're going to have like some stuff signed for the, for the meet and greet, like pictures, and also get something signed. So normally, I would bring that hat, but I think like before, they stopped and the pandemic had happened, it was, I ended up, making a copy of a photograph, but by the time, it was time for, it was Becky Lynch. Yeah, she was the last person that they had at the World Wheels before the pandemic happened. So I printed out a picture of her that I was going to, get signed, but it was like they was trying to rush it along, and so what they did was they cut the line, and good thing I was still like in the line, the part where they, didn't cut, and they just said like photos only. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I'm cool with photos. So Seth Rollins, another honorable mention. Who else would be a good honorable mention? Asuka, another one, honorable mention. Still trying to look for my number 9. Naomi, another honorable mention. I don't know what I was looking at, but I think they got me at the bad time. Let's see, another honorable mention. Yeah, Coco Beware, another honorable mention. He was great. This was at a wrestling event in Indiana. So it was like their very first Heroes and Legends Wrestling. This was their very first one. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's see, another honorable mention. Yeah, Eric Bischoff. Another honorable mention. So this was when they had the Midwest Gaming Classic. That he was a guest. He was a guest, and it was Ernie Huston, from Ghostbusters. He was a guest, and Ted DiBiase was the night before, but I didn't get to meet him that day. But I thought he was there at the same time. But got Eric Bischoff. It was free, but you just had to pay admission. So that was pretty cool. And this is my first time going to that Midwest Gaming Classic. So I did have fun that day. Of course, number 9, one of my main favorites, Jordan Grace. But she's more muscular now, but she was still, have muscles and stuff like that, but she was still strong, and you can tell how, how young she looked. Like I said, she's still like she's late now, she should be in her late 20s, and still got it going on. Chelsea Green, honorable mention. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Mick Foley, another honorable mention. Let's see. Jeff Hardy, another honorable mention. He did a special meet and greet. This was weeks after he was let go of WWE, which was kind of insane. Well, yeah, honorable mention. And he still did a meet and greet. So what was going to happen was he was going to do that meet and greet. Your fave wrestler, who's that? But yeah, Jeff Hardy, honorable mention. He still did the meet and greet anyway after he was fired. So this was something he planned on doing himself. So that was cool. He did a meet and greet first, then had a concert. But we would have stayed for the concert, but there was not many places to sit. How the arena the place that we were at, they really had a big facelift inside. So a lot has changed, and it was not that many places to sit. So we would just get the photo and get some stuff signed, and we were out of there. Yeah, this day my wife does got an autograph of his, and I think I can't even find mine. Either I gave it away or whatever the case may be. Oh God, that don't even make any sense. Now I know you trolling. Moose, like I said, honorable mention. I'm sorry, but I hate when this happens. And just move the camera again. Trying to see. I still gotta look for number 9. So Rachel Aaron, she was an honorable mention. Okay. Number 9, Raquel Rodriguez. I always wanted to meet her before she got called up, and when I seen her at, the Mae Young Classic. I just been a fan of hers ever since, and you see she's as tall as me. So that's just crazy enough. And why she haven't got the world title yet, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Kristen Cage, an honorable mention. Okay, there we go. And number 10, Trish Stratus. Had to be. That was one of the dreams come true, and I was happy. I was, you can see I was at C2E2, and yeah, I was really happy that day. But we go to more honorable mentions. Speaking of, CM Punk, met him twice. This was, he was at the C2E2, same time, I met Trish and stuff. So he had his I think he had his around 2:00, I believe. Then the rest of the ladies and something, they had theirs later. So like I said, that's an honorable mention. Candice Michelle, another honorable mention. My friend Jason, I dated her my freshman year of high school. Oh no, but it's still hard for me to believe that, but he hadn't lied to me, so I'm gonna take him on his word. Although it's like hard to believe, but God darn it, another honorable mention. Mia Yin. Let's just say she would be pick number 11. Just say that. Let's see. Nasty Boys with Jimmy Hart. That's an honorable mention. Engineer Love, an honorable mention as well. First picture of Otis. Of course, he's a Wisconsin guy too, so he was pretty cool. I'm sorry, guys. I always have to do this. Like, you know what? Maybe I can put my picture, put that right there, and I won't have these, problems. Omos, honorable mention. Pretty cool dude. Pretty good, cool dude, and he's just like, if you want a picture, you gotta say please. So, yeah, I did. So it's like, I think he taught everybody when he was there that day that just gotta be respectful. For those who didn't know, but normally be like, can I take a picture? And normally after I do, I say like, thank you, sir, or ma'am, or whoever whoever the name would be. Normally I would do that, but I don't know. I was just so nervous to meet him, and like he was that tall, so it was like, wow. Honorable mention, EO Sky. The only person that left to meet from the original Damage Control is Dakota Kai. Otherwise, you saw that I met like everybody else. So. Another honorable mention, Victoria, which we mentioned that signed a new contract with WWE, the Legends contract. So yeah, that was cool of her. Les Luger, honorable mention. I will pick Dana Brooke, aka Ash by Elegance, but she's gonna be at the JLCW event in December, so get a picture then. Of course, that's Liv Morgan. I did had a picture with her before, but the picture was lost. And there was, like I said, there's some more pictures that I have, but I cannot even find them anymore, which kind of sucks. Chris Statlander, honorable mention. But I know, some people here are not, happy with her, because she didn't take pictures with anybody, but she did when she was at that meet and greet. Soraya, aka Paige, I think that was like the better picture, because I took a picture with her like 3 times. I could have got a picture with her again a couple of weeks ago, but I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Chicago's own Sky Blue, honorable mention. Honorable mention, of course, the man himself that owns AEW, Tony Khan. So yeah, I was lucky that day. And you know what? It was like around my birthday month, so it was pretty cool. Let's see if there's any more honorable mentions. I didn't get. I knew I had AJ Lee too. I'm surprised I didn't click a picture of her, but yeah. Let's see. This picture. This was SummerSlam, but last year when they had a meet and greet, and that line for that meet and greet for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was long. And when I say long, it was long. But they made it quick and easy. Did that. Took pictures and got everybody out of there. So that was pretty cool. Another one, Kayla Braxton. This was before she was gone. um, the Hacks, Marty Bell, and Allison Kay. But I usually call her Sienna. She was called that in TNA, so. Because I always forget, like, Allison Kay. So, I already forget that name. Let's see. I know I went on longer than what I should, but it was like that subject that I had to talk about. So, that's why I'm showing, like, these pictures. Because, you know, you never know who you're going to meet. LA Knight. This was at a meet and greet. I was supposed to go to Survivor Series that day, but unfortunately, you know, the friend that I was supposed to, you know, he supposed to get the ticket, and I got the room and stuff like that. He had car trouble, so kind of told me like the last minute. So, you know, I ended up just watching the pay-per-view at the hotel in Chicago. So that was a meet and greet. Of course, CM Punk again. Let's see. Braun Breaker. Jackie Redmond. Although that should be a little bit better picture, although it was blurry. No, kind of sucks. Although there's more pictures, but I'm trying to get to the ones that I say like honorable mention that are like my favorites. Pretty Deadly. And it looked like I ain't got my do-rag on right, so yeah, that's kind of crazy. Karen Cross, Kairi Sane. I did see her like months ago before that, but didn't get a chance to get a picture with her because she hurried up and went into the elevator. So, like, damn it. But, good opportunity. Like I said, I got everybody on damage control except for Dakota Kai. Electra Lopez. Let's see. Of course, Bailey, although I got another picture of her earlier on. Tiffany Stratton, let's say honorable mention. Bobby Lashley, honorable mention. Austin Theory. Is Boss Malona. Is Boss Malona. Y'all know where that from.
I know.
Boondocks.
Oh.
The final season.
Oh. Been a while.
Let's see. Other honorable mentions. Of course, I hosted my own meet and greet with Bushwhacker Luke. I do appreciate the people that did come down to see him, so I appreciate it. We're going to be planning on doing another one. It's just a matter of when. So we don't know. It could be either next year or the year after. We don't know as of yet. So just playing it in the works. So I don't know who I'm going to bring in. I have an idea, but I'm not going to mention that yet until I can actually confirm it. So yeah, Bushwhacker Luke. Another honorable mention, of course, you know, Hulk Hogan. Because I know people do not like this guy for his political views, but it's one of those things. It's like I was hesitant to go because of his political views, but I just thought about it that doesn't matter their political views, but if it's the person like your childhood hero for a very long time, why not meet the guy? So that's what I did, and end up, you know, buying the beer for my trouble, and end up getting the Uber there and back in Waukesha for my trouble as well. And I still got that case of beer right there in the kitchen to this day. I haven't touched it, but my roommate and my wife did. So they did drink it and they like it. And although my son is having He's not having a housewarming party, but my wife is thinking that he should. So she's gonna bring that beer for him. Oh yeah, she did bring the beer to try it a while, like a month ago, and he liked it. So I guess Hulk Hogan make good beer for the people that drink it, not me. If it was non-alcoholic, I would, but yeah. Honorable mention EC3, which is kind of funny. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Who was another honorable mention? I should. Chris Jericho. Oh my God. Well, you kind of heard the story about it earlier. About my wife was saying that he just there like photos only, so he was pretty cool. But just the last attempts, it just wasn't, fairly. So kind of sucks. Nia Rose, the second ever AEW Women's Champ. And you see my friend George got confused, thought it was Willow Nightingale, which she wasn't. That's Nia Rose. Have a different picture of Willow Nightingale somewhere else. And like I said, Powerhouse Hobbs, I finally got a better picture with him. And of course, Jamie Hedder, honorable mention. She got the Daphne look going on. Commander. It was another honorable mention. I think, Kyle O'Reilly. Another honorable mention. And the last honorable mention. Sal Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero's daughter. She does the burlesque, wherever you call it. She did that for the show that I was at. This was not last weekend, but the weekend before. So nearly 2 weekends ago. So yeah, like I said, I could have got a picture, Shelton Benjamin, but I didn't have the money at the time, or could have went to see Velveteen Dream, which I kind of sucked. That kind of sucks that I missed it, but my funds didn't come in like the last second, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I kind of bore y'all with my pictures, honorable mention, but when you guys get an opportunity, sometime tomorrow when you have time, please check out the pre-recorded episode of After Dark, and you can see the pictures and all that stuff. Christopher Daniels, of course, and Hook. Trying to look for that picture of AJ Lee. Okay. That is Willow Nightingale. If my friend is watching, so he won't get confused. So that's Willow Nightingale. So yeah, hopefully you don't get confused by that. God. Oh yeah, Gail Kim. Honorable mention. Deborah. Honorable mention. Let's see. Rebel. Braun Strowman, honorable mention.
AJ, swing your hand back. Cop's still there.
Yes, they still there. Let's see. I think I have two more honorable mentions, I believe.
Yeah, all it's got, there's nothing else except for that 911 call from Burleigh Street.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, JoJo, of course, another honorable mention. And why I've skipped somebody for honorable mention, where is she? Hey, what's going on? Let's see. Where is she? Samantha Irvin. Of course, honorable mention. Okay. I think I went. Okay. Oh, more honorable mentions. Of course, Layla. Trying to think who.
Okay, Trail.
Yes.
Where's 1545 West Hopkins Street?
1545.
Yeah.
That's. Let's see, 1540.
Is that close or no?
That's close, but it's like around the fire hydrogen place, kind of like around that area. Well, the firefighter house.
Okay, it's not close.
Yeah. Let's see, more honorable mentions, because I know there's two more. Of course, Keith Lee. I wish him well, and hopefully he comes back. Who else? Rhea Ripley. That was NXT at the time. Yeah, another honorable mention I forgot. Bret Hart. Let's see, where is she? Oh, yeah, AJ Styles, of course. When he was in Ring of Honor before he went to WWE. Yeah, forgot to mention Charlotte too. Very cool. Simone Joe. Of course, Alexa Bliss. I forgot what these two are. I know they're no longer with the company, but yeah, that was NXT. Where is AJ Lee? Yeah, another one. Maria. Like I said, honorable mentions. Of course, Melina. I know I apologize for like going so long, and I know I should have ended it by now, but I'm trying to look for. Of course, I met the Bella Twins and Rebby Hardy, Rebby Sky, she was called. This was, around the time that both Matt and her got together. I can't. I know the picture is there because I seen it. I just surprised I didn't click on it. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry guys, I know it's here, but oh yeah. Kia Valkyrie, I know I need a better picture. But no, unfortunately she wasn't on that that tour with AEW. Of course Havoc, I know that's not a good picture, but she looks way different now. Oh yeah, there it is. AJ meets AJ. Although it was kind of funny. I think that's pretty much it. I know there's more photos to show, but there's something I do need to check out. See if I did actually. Huh. Somebody's missing. Let's see. Oh no, I got him. Of course, this tall guy. Well, I mean tall. He's tall, like around like the same height as Almas. Crazy. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I just need to share, that moment with what CM Punk said, and I just have to mention about, you can still like try to meet up with your heroes and stuff like that, but just do it respectfully. Like, don't come charging at them, be like, oh, you must do this. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be you, or something like that. I don't say the N word because I'm just not affiliated with that. But if you want to say it, go ahead. And I hope you're black. Why are you saying that for? But anyways, but yeah, it's like it's still cool to meet your heroes and stuff like that. But don't be like what everybody else did. Of course, one of my main heroes is John Cena. But before I let y'all go, I'm just gonna explain like what happened. He was staying at a certain hotel, which it was so unexpected. And okay, good. He was coming in. Everybody tried to bum rush him, but the security was like holding everybody back and like, get back. So yeah. So, he was going to check in. He said he was going to check in, and I will sign on and take pictures with everybody. So he checked in and stuff like that, and I saw some people like, hurried to like bum rush him.
Rushed him in the elevator?
Not only that, but after he checked out, they bum rushed him there, then too. And yeah, there's something out of nowhere. As soon as he was about to leave, they bum rushed him, and security had to try to escort him like out of there and get rid of that bum rush. So that's probably why they got the barricades and stuff, like for the people not to like go over bounds and stuff like that. And I think that had to been like one of the worst time at the moment, because I always wanted to meet him. And no, I'm glad that I did now, but it's just back then, it's just like, God, some of these people don't got no manners. But what more can you do? Some people don't know how to act. So, like I said, with the CM Punk thing, I can understand, respecting people's boundaries, but you're gonna get that, especially when people being absolutely idiots. So you're gonna get that, regardless if you say it like on a podcast or anything or not. So there's sometimes you might have to just actually knock a person out to make your things clear, but they're probably gonna be like, I'm gonna sue you for all I got. So that's probably what it is. It's like some of it is like money driven. It's mainly like some of the eBayers that mainly like try to bum rush them for like autographs and stuff like that. Me, I just want a picture and I'll be happy with it, and that'll be it. So it'll be like gone. Anyways, that's it. I didn't expect it to be, doing this live and also this pre-recorded episode for so long. I was trying to hope for, half an hour, but sometimes it just goes like that. So I apologize, and thank you guys that's watching on Twitch. I appreciate it. Please follow us so upcoming live episodes of wherever the case may be, we'll see. If you guys on YouTube, you know the drill. Please like and subscribe. It will help the channel, and I appreciate you guys that subscribe so far. So we're like halfway there to like 400 subscribers. Or normally I don't ask for people to subscribe. The whole 15 years I've been doing this, YouTube and stuff like that, and 15 years of WFSO. So yeah, we are celebrating our 15th anniversary. the thing was, like I didn't expect, to get, subscribers and stuff like that. So I was like one of those guys that was like, okay, like at least if some people subscribe and stuff like that, that's fine. And as long as people watch, I was fine with it. But it's like, people are now getting paid for like having like subscribers and stuff like that, and people watch and stuff like that. That's why you see people trying to push up, likes and all that other stuff. Yeah, I saw your comment. Unless you said something before that must have got deleted by YouTube. But yeah, I did see your comment. But if you said something after that, YouTube must have deleted it because I didn't see it. So they were saying like this message is held for review. So that's not my doing. It's YouTube's doing. But anyways, like I said, like, subscribe. Check out our past videos where we made over 2,000 videos. So please check them out. And if you're like really more of a wrestling fan, so you'd like to see wrestling action, the season premiere of Exclusive will be starting October 10th on a Thursday, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So you get to see like some of the matches that I was at indie shows. So you get to check them out. And there's some special guests on these episodes too, so there may be like more episodes to come, but I hold like the not releasing the episodes just yet until it's that time. So get a chance to check them out, or check out our past episodes of Exclusive. So there's like a lot of matches and stuff that's on there as well. So just look for that on our our YouTube content. If you like the Bucks as well, you will like this channel as well. So we talk about NBA Milwaukee Bucks, and soon or later, it's not. It's like I understand like people, some black people, saying the word or whatever, but I didn't delete that. So just letting you know, I didn't delete that. That was YouTube. So I don't say it because, although it hurts a little bit, because if y'all know the actual term of what the N-word stands for, but I know it's got something to do with, like history and things like that, back in the slave days and stuff like that. That's not the reason. The reason is like, because, the term is actually for that one, is you say that to like an ignorant person. It stands for ignorant. And I know it has other meanings too, but it's just when you person say that word, and all thing I can think of the meaning of it, ignorant. And I can call myself ignorant because that's just me, but if anybody else would have said, that, or call me ignorant, yeah, I'll take offense to that, because I guess it's just like, I would like to prefer myself an idiot because of my disabilities and stuff like that too. So yeah, I have mental disability. So that's another reason why I don't like, the N-word as well. But it's just like, I don't want to call nobody ignorant or anything like that. It's just not me, and I don't like being called like ignorant. So of course, that's what it stands for. Not just that, but that. Yeah, but still, I still, no, I get what you're saying and all that, but just me personally, I just don't like it. So I know it's at times it slipped a couple of times for me saying it, but I felt so bad. Though, because what you saying, like, somebody called me that and I eat chicken and they say, well, like, bro, let me eat. That part, it's the way you said it. That's why I'm laughing, but I'm not trying to laugh like to be mean or something like that. I'm just saying the statement you made is funny. So it's not like an attack or anything like that. It was just a statement was funny. That's all. But anyways, thank our sponsors, the Toy Dimension. Check out their pages on Facebook. If you're interested, no, I'm not. If you're interested in, no, why will I block you because you're black? Only block people if they say something real stupid. That's all. But anyways, as I was saying, the Toy Dimension, they actually got collectibles. They got figures. They got wrestling figures as well if you are interested in them. A lot of collectibles like Star Wars and stuff like that if y'all interested in that. Funko Pops as well. And I think I did mention comic books, so that's another thing that they have. So if you're interested in that and you're in the Milwaukee area, you can check them out. 5925 West North Avenue in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're open from Monday through Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. So they just close like randomly, or if it goes longer, then yeah. Kind of like they did with the meet and greet that I hosted. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I think if I don't be on this week with like any like news reports or anything like that, probably the next time you probably will see me will be Sunday. Oh, favorite food is pizza, of course. But anyways, if I'm not going to be on anytime this week, I will be on Sunday for WFSO Aftermath live. And of course, pre-recorded on here on YouTube as well, and also live on Twitch. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and for our loyal subscribers, thank you. And if y'all new on here, please subscribe. It will really help the channel out and get the word out there to people that that like wrestling and Milwaukee Bucks. Also, we do movie reviews, and I'm going to start. I don't know when I'm going to start. Yeah, it is. Thanks. But I'm going to start talking about comic book movies and comic book TV shows very soon as well. I don't know when, but I know it's going to start sometime. If not early next year, it'll be late this year. So ain't no free Diddy. Do you know what that man did? No free Diddy. Anyways, I gotta go. Until the next video, you guys have a good one, and see y'all later. And no, not R. Kelly either. No. But anyways, God, y'all silly. But thank y'all for the likes as well. So probably the most likes that I had gotten in a long time. So I appreciate that. Put up some more. And like I said, until the next video, when the next time I'll be on. If not, it will be on Sunday for WFSO Aftermath. So peace out, and see you guys later. Good night, everybody.